Stupid fucks. Don't fucking. Don't pull my tire, stupid. Get off the tire. There you go. Yeah. Oh, there's a fucking plate here. Too fucking big? How the fuck is shit too big? That's terrible. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Loser. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a good day or good night, whatever it is. It's morning for me because I can't sleep. Thanks to your Pyrite. You got any scooters at all? Hope you do. If not, you should go get some. Is it a late night for you? Hey, morning, everybody who's checking in. Is it late night for you or early morning? It's early morning for me. I just can't sleep. I get up early. My crew's all asleep, and nobody's got to get up for another hour. So I figured I'd just screw around for a few minutes and see what the fuck. 6, yeah. Well, I just meant if were you up all night, working night shift? I'm off for a few days, so it's morning for me. I just got up early because I can't sleep and stuff. So just banging some stuff out here before my crew gets up and starts their day. But yeah, hopefully this is the hardest part of your day. Whoever's watching this stuff here. Yeah, buddies. Oh, that's a quarter. Damn it. Thanks, everybody. Just doing nothing, man. Just doing nothing in the garage, rambling. Little baby. Come here. Get over here. Hope everybody's having a great one. Real stars of the show. I got a face only a blind person would like. Meow. Bunch of little kitties. Thanks, everybody. Where's everybody checking in from? I'm somewhere in the USA. Somewhere. Sometimes I'm down in Mexico or wherever. It happens. Thanks, everybody. Smash that thumbs up, man. Fuck it. Get some fucking shit so we can keep popping. What the hell? Thanks, everybody, hanging out. Oh, I won't do that again. Every time. take all this fucking shit out of here. It is. It's all down there. What a joke. Harleys are dumb. Harleys are dumb. It's saying that's alright. Thanks everybody. Yeah, I'm just fucking with this street glide here. We killed the battery by leaving the stupid switch on. More than likely we're just gonna take it in to get messed up here. But I didn't realize on the 24s, it's a rocker. So everything off is all the way up. Middle is how it's running. And so we had it, either the cats jumped on the shit. But yeah, fucking Harley's dumb. Motherfucker's all the way down that shit. That's stupid. Nice ass bike, man. It seems like I got 2,000 miles on it. Somewhere in that ballpark. But we're gonna take it back in for a warranty job. If we can't get it, I don't know. It keeps blowing fuse. So we gotta check it out. Hell yeah. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm just looking it over real quick. Thanks everybody for coming in and checking out, man. Hopefully this is the hardest part of everybody's day. Only a face a blind person will love. Yo, love y'all. Thanks. Thanks a lot, man. Checking it out. Whoa. Hit the damn camera. Thanks, Moto. Heck yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, Sid. How's it going, everybody? Hope your day's starting out good. Or ending good. Whatever it may be in your area. Were you guys up all night or getting up early? I got up early because I can't sleep, and my crew don't got to get up for another like 45 minutes or so. So I'm just out messing around the garage. Thanks for being a fan. This 05 right here, Fish. 05 Gixxer 1000 stock motor, but I got bolt-ons on it, lots of stacks. Nothing, whatever. It's just stock, man. I got lightweight rims, Olin suspension in the rear. About ready to do race tech stuff in the front on it. And I'm going to need to change sprockets for it down the road, Scott's. And then got some better brake lines and stuff like that. But she needs a refresh. I'm trying to get a 25 fleet just because I want digital versus have both digital and analog because I like the quick shifters and stuff. And parts are a lot easier for nice Dungeon Jacks. Heck yeah. The parts are a lot easier. I want to go back to the track, so I got to get stuff for it, and I can go on the forums and buy things, but I want a bike, man, so I'm trying to hustle to get it. We'll see what happens. Take my kids to the track too. But you know, and I know you don't need a freaking 1,000 to go race and stuff because you get less seat times if you wanted to go race again. I would. If it wasn't, I need to be a little later in the day. I'll have to do a live when the bike's at home and I can crank it up for you guys. I'm not opening the garage. The mosquitoes are bad, so it's got to be daytime. It's 05:40 here, and the sun's just coming up. But I'm not opening the garage this morning. I would, man. I definitely would. But they, 600 to get you more street time. But I'm gonna dual it up as another street bike. So I'll just road race a little bit on the extreme classes and. Let's do track days with the 1000 when I get a new one. Like I said, if you want to go road race, man, probably your best bike is one of the three R3s or 400 or definitely a 600. You can race every event in the 600 and stuff like that. So, heck yeah. But thanks everybody for hanging out here in the morning and stuff. It's a fucking good day. It's a good time. There is a rev bomb moto on one of the shorts I just did not too long ago and stuff like that. I did both. I did the Honda, the 650L's got a slip-on it. And this thing, this has only got a slip-on too, so, but slip-on on there. But it sounded all right. I'm happy with the bike. Bike's been a great bike. It's a little old. When we were in Florida though, I haven't been able to mimic it, so I can't go and do hooligan stuff on it because it cut out literally. Doing nothing. It just cut out, and I haven't been able to mimic it. I need to mimic it to get the codes to come back on to figure out it. I don't know what the hell it was, but we were getting ready to go have a little fun. I had a kid on a ZX6 and BMW, brand new BMW, and my son was with me on his DRZ, and we were just gonna go. Hey SSRD, thanks for checking in, man. And we were just gonna go have a little fun, like people do, ride your own ride and stuff. And she freaking conked out, and I had to limp it home. I was about 10 miles from where I was staying at, and it was a pain in the balls. And as soon as I got back to my home base, home camp, it worked. So I can't be shenaniganing it up if it's gonna cut out. So that's why another reason I want a brand new one, so I can shenanigan on the new one, knowing that it will work and I won't get into deep poop the other way. But thanks everybody. Hope this is the hardest part of everybody's day, just checking out, man. Any of you guys got scooters at all? And if you do, tell me what it is, man. I love all bikes, dude. I'm not biased on anything. Oh, I gotta just do this. It's like cruising, man. I like riding and hanging out with my fam. Heck yeah, everybody. Oh, thanks guys for everybody checking in this sucker here. Just hanging out in the morning. I like it. Here. Oh yeah. Thanks everybody. Yo, it's pretty badass. 40 people in the morning, man. I love it. Thanks a trillion. Doing nothing. We're a whole bunch of people enjoying the day. Started the day. Hopefully it's the hardest part of everybody's day out here. Hopefully it's the hardest, man. With some of the temps by you guys, I'm sitting at about 70 right now in my area. Come here, little baby. It's okay. Thanks, everybody. Another little start of show. Oh, yo, man. Hope everybody's having a good day. Pretty badass. Pretty badass. So we got up in here as a 21 XR650L, a 22 DRZ 400 SM, an 05 Gixxer 1000, and there's a, I don't know, 01 XR50 back there on the floor. Just hanging out, guys. Thank you. You guys are close, man. I do tires. I could help all the fellow bikers out, man. Got a tire machine in the garage. It's fun. But yeah. Anybody got any plans for the upcoming weekend? I'll be at work. I gotta work and stuff. So I got one more day off after this, then I'm slaving back to nights. Swinging it back. But yeah, thanks everybody. I'd like to go go back to like Chicago and go have fun down there a little bit, but again, I gotta do something different with the bike, man. I gotta get this thing to mimic the problem so I can fix it. It's in the back of my head. It leers there. You can't do nefarious activities, on a private course with something that's gonna cut out. So, but yeah, it's all right, man. Thanks everybody for checking in. Anybody, man. Hope everybody's having a great morning. Just hanging out. It's pretty chilling. Scott's Rotary. That's the only tournament I'm doing right now, just because I don't want the mosquitoes out here and stuff. So, doop doop. I'd like to get my son that owns this DRZ here. We'd like to go get a ZX6 for it, but instead of this, but probably end up keeping it because my youngest son just got his motorcycle license too, so he's been riding the heck out of that. But yeah, what do you guys got? Anybody got bikes in there in chat here? Tell me what you got. I love all bikes, man. I'm not a whatever. Oh, you only get this. We just like them all, man. We just want to go ride and have fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hanging out in the side chat here. Freaking chilling. Playing some royalty-free music so we don't get banged if it ever does anything. We all should be getting AdSense. Everybody start a channel, man. Just do it. Just do it. I wish I was in a hot spot. I'd be out filming people watching right now, but I ain't got no hot spots, man. I got trees and cows. I'm from Chirac, the suburbs of Chirac, so you take it for granted when you got a big city. I don't miss anything but that. The food and the spots you can check out, but I'd like this. I want best of both worlds. I want to be able to come live in the sticks and hit big cities just to see the stuff. Thanks everybody. I can't believe there's almost 50 people in here, man. Especially man. Hit the thumbs up or down. I don't care either way. It drives the algorithms up, man. That'd be cool. Either way, I don't give a crap. Oh shoot. What are you guys all riding, man? Come on, there's a lot of people in here just listening to some old dude ramble. You guys got some scooters, man? Post it up, man. Tell me what you got. For the mudslingers over here, hold on, I gotta watch it. For the mudslingers over here, we got the two dirt bikes. The gsx-r. I gotta get a chain sprocket on that one. The 140. It's good. I just got to tighten it up a little bit. We haven't rode them in a little bit just because of the way the layout is in the garage. It's tough. But hopefully get out and chase the sun somehow, man. Might get to try to do that today myself later, but got some stuff to do in the morning when everybody gets up, and then my free time will be about, yeah, Tyler, you got a 650L? Sick. Sorry if I said your name wrong, man. I'm not the best there. What year's yours? Mine's a 21. And I just got an Acubus exhaust on it, just because I had a Clark in my first one that I had, and it would get you about 160 to empty to push in, and this one gets about 220 to 240, depending how heavy you are in the hand and stuff before I push it and stuff. So I love it, and I had somebody tell me before, like, oh my God, you got the Motard rims on it, but I got both sets, man. I like having options. And for this bike right there, I got the other set. Badass, man. My other tires and rims are laced up in the other spots, so I got them. All it takes is 45 minutes, and I'm back to normal stuff. You got like a full system on yours, or your brother? Yo, you should comment on just like a video. Just tell me to eat shit or something, and so I can find your channel, man. You guys should do walk-arounds of yours, man. Great bikes. These BRPs are freaking awesome. I have hella fun on them. But yeah, do you guys got like a bigger tank at all, or is it more stock on your guys's? That's pretty badass, guys. Thanks everybody for hanging. Hanging's good. Hanging's good. Morning, everybody who's checking in. This is a great start to the day here. Appreciate everybody for coming by and saying hi. Do you guys got like 2 tracks by you, mountain roads and stuff? I'd like to go hit like some nice mountains and stuff. I'd like to take one of the the super motards onto the Dragon with some sticky tires on. These just got street tires on them. I got no sticky tires on either of them, either of the bikes and stuff. But I was in Montana once, and it'd be fun to go explore up there on the BRP in that area and up in the mountains and stuff, and bring my drone. The time I went to Montana, it was a quick thing we had to do, and emissions. Oh, emissions delete. Okay. Yeah, I do got the Dave's mod and the smog removal on mine and stuff, and I wanted a F&M full system, but I couldn't get the full system, and then I Craigslist the frickin' Yoshimir exhaust, and it gave it a little bit. You know, I did change my jetting for my area, so I think I got a 158. I'd have to look in my book, and but yeah, other than that, mine's bone stock too, and but I got the freaking Yosh slip on for nothing. I just had to go drive and pick it up, and I was already going to where I was going, so it just happened to work out. They were all in the area. Craigslist scores. I bought a leather suit for cheap, and I bought this exhaust for cheap, on the BRP, and I love it. And it's loud as heck. I was at this thing, I don't know, a few weeks ago, and I should have freaking rev bombed it because they were doing like a competition on there, and oh yeah, I got the Frisco, Frisco front sprocket on mine too. Got the Frisco, whatever. And that's been good. I checked it. Oh, what the hell? Checked it right away. Rode it for 500 miles and checked it. And then I checked it again. I'm at 5,600 on my bike. I think I checked it right around 4. Hey man, you could buy that, Moto Boys, but if you're a beginner, I recommend going to the motorcycle safety class. If you being a beginner, and if you've rode dirt bikes and stuff, it'll definitely be easy. But I definitely, I would definitely recommend the motorcycle safety class. And then, you could buy 1,000, dude. They're badass. I looked at them too. I wanted to test drive one last year because we were thinking about trading that DRZ in, but the numbers weren't right on the financing, and I wasn't about to pay percent on a 04 Gixxer 1000. And I didn't. The BMW guys wouldn't let me drive it. I was like, "You ain't let me drive it, dude. I want to take it for a spin. Here's my racing license. Here's my real license. I just want to drive it because I deal with Kawasaki, Suzuki. I've never been on a Beamer, and I just want to check it out." And he's like, "Well, we got to write it up and then we'll rip it." I'm like, "You ain't doing shit, dude. If you can't let me drive this, and I got credentials and all my gear, I'm not dealing with you and stuff like that." So yeah, let me see. What'd you say, Tyler? Here, get front sprocket upgrade to your kind of. Oh man, that sounds like you have it. Yeah, I did. I got mine the first couple weeks I had the bike and stuff because I seen all that. That sucks, man. Ripping a motor apart like that would suck ass. Gosh, I'm sorry. I definitely would get the Ecobus was a pain in the balls to put on. I had to heat it up with my wife's hair dryer to stretch the tank a little bit to make the tank wider to go around the frame. I put a 2x4 in there to get it to fit easy. Where the Clark gas tank, the Clark IMS ones, the 4 gals, they're on in 15 minutes, dude. I mean, it was on and off, easy on those. I was like, yeah, where I live, I should probably get the bigger one, the big camel pack one. And they got the bigger one, too, that even goes down covering one side of the motor. I didn't want the extreme one, the 8 gal. I just got this one in between. And like I said, it was a pain in the balls to get it on there and stuff. Moto Boys, you got any bikes at home now? You be at the house, dude, even though you're a beginner? So yeah, that sucks on the counter sprocket there. And, but I would definitely try to eBay a freaking Clark IMS 4 gal since it's stock. Otherwise, get you a lot more range, man. I don't like pushing things. I've been there too much. I've been there way too much. Thanks, everybody. I can't believe there's 70 people in this chat. This is freaking badass. Freaking amazing. Got the Scots on this one. This guy's bone stock, and that one just got the freaking just a slip on in the tank. I got to make the order for the brake lines. Tyler, do you guys got the brake lines on your guys's? That's one of the things I do on all the bikes, at least on the Gixxers, all my street bikes and race bikes, right? The first thing I do is upgrade the brakes. I don't do nothing else. But those bikes, it's on the books, it's on the short list, but the short list is too long right now, so I haven't upgraded the brake lines on. Normally I put Galfer lines on them and stuff right away, but I haven't done anything extreme with them. I haven't taken either of those to any racetracks, dirt or, motard stuff, but thanks everybody. Heck yeah, guys, this is freaking pretty tits. Pretty tits. Hopefully this is the hardest part of your day, just jabbling and listening to some dude jabble. But, yeah, man. I wish I was loading up to go to some track right now with my crew, but that ain't in the books today and stuff. I did the Virginia City Grand Prix Nevada after putting a couple thousand on the stock one. And by the end of the weekend, I was cooked. Oh, I get 90-ish on that stock tank on 250 pounds. So I guess it goes fast. Yeah, I'm 198 on mine, and I don't know what the hell was the problem with my bike, but we ran out at 60. I mean, literally pushing at 60. Maybe we just didn't reset the mileage the right way. I don't know. It was 60. So, 90 is good. That's about what we get on the DRZ with its stock tank. It's about 90. And that's the one upgrade I'd like to do. And like I said, I was going to trade this in last year because my middle son, he likes this. But now, like I said, this year I'm trying to get a 25 Gixxer 1000. So I got 2000s in the fleet. And I'm just going to keep that DRZ for my anybody in the house. I got two younger kids after that in 2 years they'll be riding too, and we all ride bikes and just mess around with horsepower stuff. So at the DRZ's mine, I ain't dumping it. We ain't dumping it. We'll just ride the piss out of it. But like I said, my stock tank on my Honda, I don't know what happened, but it was 60 miles. I was like, this is ridiculous. I ordered the big tank the next day when we pushed it. My son had to walk a half a mile pushing it. Me and my wife and the other crew were in the car, and we're like, we were laughing. We're just rode with it with the hazards on because we were like a half a mile from the gas station. And we're like, that sucks. He's like, yeah, I want to trade you, Dad. This is stupid. Take the bike out. It's dead. I'm like, I didn't do it. It was funny. But yeah, like a Clark could get you another 40 at least. So, depending what you want, where some of your stops are, if it's a little bit out country-ish where the gas station, with the gas tanks, the gas stations aren't as close. I mean, that little bit of peace of mind's a 1,000,000% better. And like I said, this thing hangs out a little bit on there. Where the Clark, if you look them up, it doesn't come down much. You can keep your stock fins on there, and it just gets you 4 gallons versus what, 1.5, maybe 2. I think 2.25 or something. I don't remember. I sold my stock tank on eBay right when I got the new tank and stuff because I'd never, I bought that 650 because I loved my first one I had. And I don't plan on ever dumping it, getting rid of it unless I need some cash. But that's just going to be here. Sadly, it's a little tall, so everybody that rides it, you're on their tippy toes and stuff a little bit with it. And probably as I get older, I'm like mid 40s. As I get an old man, it might be a little harder to ride up. I have to go back to seeing it on a crate, but whatever, we'll deal with it and stuff. The DRZ is like the perfect seat height. Even for my wife and stuff like that, and it's pretty good and stuff. So options are good, man. We all know how it is. If you can have options and you want those options, it's a blessing and stuff. So thanks everybody. I can't believe there's 57 people in here. It's freaking amazing. Love you all, man. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. Oh heck yeah. So, do you got to go to work today, Tyler? Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, brother. But, or is it like a chill day, man, for you? Thanks, everybody. There's 60-something people in here. Post up what you guys ride or like or hate. You hate rice burners or fucking like them? Whatever. We just like them. I like all bikes. I hear. Did you lower yours? That was one of the things you can get the dog bones, and you definitely could just drop the front forks like you would, like say on a street bike and stuff like a sport bike a little bit. But I do see different wishbones lowered. I'm keeping that 650 the way it is right now, and the boss, she drives it, but she's definitely, I got to be there to help her get moving. But once she's moving, she's good. Toyota man, this one right here, stock tanks. A little easier. The Clark IMS is just as easy as the stock, and it gets you 4 gallons. So definitely check it out when you got a little slow time. This is 05 Gixxer 1000, stock motor, lightweight rims, suspension. The front one I got to get some race tech stuff for, but it's a pain in the balls because it's an 05 and parts are hard to get, and a lot of dead bugs. Got Scott's on it, velocity stacks. A couple other little things in the motor, but this motor is bone stock. And then the white, sorry, this I was thinking this had some white in it. And that middle one right there is a 22 DRZ 400 SM Suzuki. It's a great bike, but I think the new DRZ for this year came out fuel injected, and this is carbureted. But they didn't, for what it is, Suzuki should have came out with something a little more displacement, like the 701, because if you wanted to spend some dough and hurt some feelings, if you got that Husqvarna 701, dude, and you know how to ride, you're gonna crush. You're gonna crush a lot of feelings. I mean, you'll make people feel sad when they roll up on, say like a sport bike, and you're on that enduro, and the enduro guys' lines are so much different than the sport bike guys' lines. It's funny. Do you got any bikes, Toyota, or thinking about getting one? If you're thinking about getting something, look up the motorcycle safety class in your area first, and then there's stuff on there, Clifford. I'm not opening the garage today. The mosquitoes are bad, but I will later. I mean, I could do later and stuff. Sure, turn key, and we can go hit some stuff. But there's some stuff on the channel if you want to see it, man. I'm not opening the garage right now, and my crew don't got to get up for a little while yet and stuff. So which one's my favorite? Whatever I get my legs over, Libro. I'm not biased, man. Some days I like to take one of the dirt bikes out, and some days I like to just put my head down on the 1,000 and get busy. I like riding, man. I don't give a crap. What about you? You got any favorites and stuff? And thanks everybody for hanging out. But yeah, Tyler, I would definitely give a little look for like the Clarks, eBay. There's a Pro Cycle, I think it is. I'd have to be on the computer. If you left me a comment on something, I would like I can get you a link to it on there. I got it, and they got all the major brands: Kawasaki, Suzuki DR, Honda, and Yamaha. Like all sorts of good parts, man. It gets you at least a search thing. You can look for what you want to look, and you can Google the rest and stuff like that. But Toyota, man, my dad's got, I think it's a '09 TTR 250. Nice. Bigger display. That's a Yamaha, I believe, is what the TTR is. Those are great bikes, man. And I even think they come with a headlight on them, so you could like trail ride. Like that's more of the enduro one, and you could do everything. That's a great bike and stuff. Do you get to ride it at all, or no? You should go. X7. Oh hell yeah! XL600R is perfect. Nice, full size, lighter rear suspension, missing some UMF versus 60 power. I'm sure they're real close to the same. You know, I mean, yeah, everybody would take a little more displacement, but that 600's badass too. Oh, okay, dual carbs on that one. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the 650L single carb, less to fuck with. Yo, thanks, man. Do it. And I will, when I sit down a little bit. I got to run some stuff in the early morning, but I'll make sure I reply to you, and I'll get you some information, brother. Thanks, dude. But yeah, so let's see here. But yeah, Toyota, do you ride the TTR at all, or have you and stuff? And you should go to, if you don't ride at all and just your dad does, man, ask him to go to the motorcycle safety class with you, so you could go get some. You can go get a KLX 300 right now for $4,900. And if you want to talk about seat height difference, holy fudge, man. The DRZ is great seat height, but this Kawasaki 300 is even better. It's lighter, and the only thing I would upgrade on that, like I said, I like doing the brakes, but the tank, because that's probably right around the 100 also. And we were going to get that first. I was going to get the 300 Motard, but for a few dollars more in our riding style, I was like, man, we'd have more fun on this 400, and it just works out. But if you're a shorter stance person and on a tight budget, man, for like $65 to $85 a month, if you wanted to finance it, you could definitely go get a KLX 300. And I think right around that same, $5,000 mark, you can get the SM if you wanted a Motard. And that's just cheap fun, man. I don't drink. I play some lotteries, my vices, and this is great fun. If you drink it all or whatever, for the money you'd spend at the bars, man, you could have a freaking nice little bike to just go ride around on. Oh, 13, hey man, 13, dude, my boys, they all started. You should definitely still get on riding it. That TR, you could do it because Yo, we started on this and got some four-wheelers too, man. So, yo, bike life is good. Bike life is good. And here's one that my daughters are 12 and 8, and they rock that 50 every day. Yeah, you got one of the Motion Pros carb sinks. That's what I've used before to mess with, like, inline floors and stuff like that. And the old school ones have mercury in them and everything like that, but Motion Pro has some, and there's probably a couple different ones. Yeah, fuel injection is the way to go, or singles if you can, and I understand that you can't on the 600. Oh man, I understand the frustration, brother. Yeah. Sorry, man. I work with a lot of military guys. I'm not military, so if anybody in here is military, God bless you and thank you for our freedoms. But yeah, my wife tells me all the time I should fill a swear jar. I apologize, man. It's just the way it is. There you go, man. Hey, as long as you get some Toyota, man, that's sick. That's sick. Some of those old Honda and like Bell Tacos and stuff, and old Huskies. If you can find them, you can get them for a good price. But sometimes they're a little more pricey, and I think I'd rather go get me like the 140 KLX 140 or something, because they're about the same price, probably a little less than some of those old vintage bikes with the metal tanks. But that's just me. I don't really care. I just like riding. I'll ride whatever. And again, like somebody asked earlier, I think they're gone now because it dumped a bit. Whatever I get my leg on, man, I'm in. I just like cruising. Chasing the sun's where it's at. But I hope you get something, Toyota, especially before school comes in, so you just ride around. Do you guys got any land at all, or you just would ride around your yard? When we lived in the city, in a residential area, we just ride in our own yard. Didn't care. And I took the motorcycle safety class when I was 16 with my dad, and I'm mid to upper 40s, so it was great. Oh, quarter acre, yeah, that works, man. That's plenty of room to ride around on. You might not be able to do no like long wheelies on the quarter acre, but still, you're out riding around and having fun. That's good, clean fun. I love it when my kids ride the bikes versus play video games and whatever. I play games too, so it doesn't matter. But if you could be out doing something, that's way better. But thanks everybody for hanging out today. This is bad to the bone. Oh man. Yeah, just chilling. It's freaking good to go. Let me see if I can catch another shard of snow here. Hey, what do they got here? Shoot, come here. What do I got here? Let's get a gray guy. Oh. Another little superstar. Meow. My little garage cat's taking over the place. It's crazy. Thanks everybody for hanging too, by the way. Hopefully this is the hardest part of your day. I just be chilling with the crew a little later, so this is a great part of my day. It'll be even better when I'm rolling with the fam. Sweet, man. Thanks for stopping in, everybody who's here and gotta go. Thanks everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy summer if I don't talk to you. Having dinner, nice. What part of the country then, or world, if it's dinner time? Enjoy it, man. Enjoy family time. Yeah, I'm not turning them on. I'm not opening the garage. But I will at another time. Just not this minute. Thanks, everybody. I'm having some issues with Amazon. I'm trying to get some stuff to work on Amazon. It's a struggle. The struggle's real. Like I got some shirts we used to sell, and I'm trying to get them up so I can put them up on here and see if they still work. Some of my good old saying shirts, and Amazon is screwing you. I like the Amazon because a friend of mine, my teammate, he's like, put that stuff up there, get them to do it. You got to get an LLC and stuff, and it's just struggling, man. I'm struggling with it. They denied it right now, and we got to. It's just weird. Sad, but I think we could. I think I could sell some shirts because a couple of them did really well on eBay when we were back in the day racing and stuff, and paid for half a race season. I was like, this is good, man. I got them, and Amazon's no overhead, where we used to have to get them from a print guy and have to have overhead and stuff like that. But it's all right. I like Amazon. It just ships it right to the person. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, everybody. What kind of bikes you guys got in here? There's 31 people in here. Somebody type up what you got or don't like or like. Come on, man. What do you got? There's a 650L, a DRZ 400 SM, and a Gixxer 1000 in the frame right here. Come on, post it up. Post it up. What do you guys got? Or what are you thinking about getting? Solo collection? Heck yeah. Yeah, it's a solo collection. Yes, sir. There's I got 7 of us in the family, so it's all just one family owns all these jalopies. I got a couple up there too. 24 Street Glide, a couple of dirt bikes over there, and a tire machine. 4-wheeler to do chores. I got a 140L. That's awesome. Jump. Is that got to be like Asian or somewhere over there? I think they Asian market had the 150s. Yo, Frank, what do you got, dude? You got anything too? I just like riding. I got all sorts of stuff. I like it. Whatever I get my leg over. Oh yeah, in the front up there, there's a handlebar up there over 50. I got an XR50 up there too. The Kawasaki, like the Asian market, so I can make my 140 a dual purpose. I've seen it here stateside, and but I gotta go. I'd have to get like some of the Asian stuff right there. Getting a 250 Yamaha, nice jump shot. That's sick, dude. What like a YZF 250 or like the XT 250, like an enduro? Hell yeah, Tyler. Hell yeah. Yeah, with the motard rims on it, I want a 5 teeth, so I top out at about, at the most, I mean, this poor girl's screaming at like 80. But when I used to, when my son or somebody else is driving, I got to use their speedo because it gets way off. And the stock gear rings on the stock rims and stuff. YZs are good, man. Those are wheelie machines, jump shot. I hope you get it sooner than later, and those things would be good. We had I got a KX85 up there, and I had a CRF 150. That was a fun bike too, what it was and stuff, and had a bunch of other things, but like the YZs and stuff. So that'd be awesome to have a big, a big 2-stroke. And I like it that Yamaha came back with them because they were like banning them. Stupid EPA was like, oh, God forbid, we can't have 2-strokes. My chainsaws, they're all freaking 2-strokes and stuff. So it's like, why can't we keep the dirt bikes rolling? Heck yeah, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, man. This is pretty pimp. Pretty darn pimp. Oh, man, my royalty-free music decided to get pissed off. I don't care about a start my degree. Give me a second, guys, here. Oh, I must have fat-fingered this crap. Nope. Yeah, I must have hid it in my pocket. Go back to the music, you piece of junk. What the pondu? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Start this junk over here. Find my subscription here for my music. Let's play some music, guys. I don't know all the color schemes for the YZs. I'm sure Yamaha's got the blue. You got any color you're going to get there, Jumpstart, if you're still in here? Jump shot, sorry about that. Any particular picks? What the fudge? Why is it mad at me? Keep playing. There we go. Ah, the good old pig. Heck yeah! 19 model. A new sweet. That's why I bought mine too. I don't plan on freaking doing nothing except keeping it. Do you got a bigger plain stock blue? That's a good color. I like blue. Blue's a badass color. Do you got a bigger gas tank on yours there? Arch Madness? The DRZ's sick. Like, I like the Suzuki's version because you got an oil cooler where I got to add one to mine. I'm sort of jealous about that. But it looks like, I mean, our rear, our chain adjustments are the same. And, they're probably real close power, I don't know. It's very close. The DR's good and stuff. I like them a lot. I was very jealous when I seen Suzuki freaking had a stock oil cooler. It's like, oh man, Honda, come on now, what are you doing? I seen another guy that I talked to, and I want to say he got some inverted forks on his DR, but do you have a steering damper on yours at all? That's one thing I don't have on my BRP, but if I ever put the 450 forks on it, I would, but I think I'd have to lose my Acubus tank also because where the Scott's damper fits on is just a little bit off. Yo, Jump Shot, when you do the YZ, do you think, are you going to MX it at all, or is it more for fun? Thanks ever for hanging out also. Hope this is the hardest part of your day, guys and gals. Bikes are just cool. Whatever they are. They are gutless, but yeah, the 650 would be good. But the smaller little bikes like that, like I've never took any of them smaller bikes to track. But if you got a Ninja 400 and you wanted to do track days, you could last for like a month banging out weekends, every weekend, all day on one set of tires. Where I got really expensive tires on my Gixxer 1000 because that's what I do, and I only get on the street about 1,500 miles on those super courses. When I'm at the track, when I'm at the track there, if I'm road racing, I might do 5 races a day, and then you got to practice a couple practice sessions in the morning and stuff. By the end of the day, I'm swapping another set of tires. Where if I was on one of those little 400s and not on the 1000, one of my race bikes where I had an R6, 99 R6 that I road raced, and my upgrade was 07 gsx-r that I bought. Both of those bikes new just to race, and I would burn tires up. Where if you were on those 400s and the R3s and the ZX300s, man, you could last forever and have just as much miles of smiles as you could on any big horsepower bike. And they got their place in the little 400. I was sad that because Kawasaki's the only one that has their 600 has a quick shifter from the factory. Other than that, you got to hook it up to the. How's dinner, man? Hope it was good. You got to get a DynoJet quick shifter, a push or a pull type. I run GP shift pattern on my street bike and my race bikes, and but I was like, man, if they had that in the 400 that came from the factory, that'd be sick. I do not. I have mostly Kepler stock on the big stuff. Cool. Big stuff's good. Stock, I'm not doing nothing to the BRP. Like I said, I think your tank's probably about... Thanks, Jump Shot. Heck yeah. I think the DRZ tank was probably about the BRP size tank stock, where I had a Clark on my first one, and I was like, the Clark got me about 160 miles to push, and this one gets me anywhere from 220 to 240 with the Acubus 5-gallon. But I was saying earlier, Arch Madness, is that for this bike, that Acubus was a pain in the balls. I had to take my wife's frickin' hair dryer and shove a 2x4, how the tank mates over your your frame there. I had to take the 2x4 and heat it up and stretch it out so it would go on. It was a pain in the balls where the Clark was like literally 10 to 15 minutes. A couple bolts, your seat off. That was the hardest part, and then you just slap it on and hook the lines up and stuff. That'd be my only recommendation for any of our adventure, dual purposes, is a bigger tank, because this DRZ, like I've said earlier, at like 100, you're out and stuff like that. It's real. You better have a fuel station lined up, or somebody with a gas can. And I don't like pushing bikes. I've been there way too much, and I always hate it. It makes me sad. Do you got any videos of your 650? If not, you should. Tyler, you got any videos of your guys' BRPs and stuff? If not, do a little walk around down the road. Too bad. I love show and tells, man. I love fellow bikers, bikers, dude. It's kick butt. But yeah, this is a great early morning session, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. This is sick. Hopefully nobody's got to go to work today. It's a day off for everybody. They got to just jump on some scooters or go to the dealership and look at scooters. Another little bike I like, and I when it first came out, like I got my KLX 140 is a 2020. I bought a brand new just because I wanted a yard bike, and but I like Honda's 150L, and the minute I seen one of those, my daughter, she was like 10, I think, when they came out, and we went to the dealership, but it was just too tall for her, even if I was to try to lower the front forks. I didn't want to shave the seat, because I know you could shave the seat down. I probably could have got it right where she needed it to be, but I definitely would like a 150L, and my kids are like, Dad, that's stupid as hell, but I mean, I just would like it because it's got pegs, it's got a light, and it's cheap, $2,900, and we could just get it and ride around. Should my dad 440 V8 swap his old Holden Commodore? I would probably keep them both, unless you're talking like a motor swap. I don't. Where are you from since you're eating dinner? Are you in like Australia or something, Toyota? That sounds like a Dodge 440 on there. And then I don't know what an old Holden Commodore. I'm not on the computer. I can't Google that and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I like it, big motors, man. My 01 Gixxer 1000 had a huge motor in it, and when it ran, it was freaking awesome. When it blew up, it was catastrophic, and it blew up a lot. When it ran, it was great. I had a big, I had a 3 mil big bore in it, which was a 1073, and I had a knife edge crank on it. In 01, I was pushing 200 to the tire on a motor, but knowing what I know now, because I met somebody that had a turbo bike then, and he ended up doing the same motor work that I did, but he had a forged crank, because you don't want a freaking knife edge crank take material off. You want it hardened, and in 01, he had 360 to the tire on his turbo bike when it was all said and done, and I got to jockey that thing. That was fun as hell. Old Aussie Icon, Australian brand. Nice, dude, nice. I like it. Yo, do you surf over there, or are you in the uplands where you're not by the beach? I'd like to go surf over there, but great whites suck. but yeah, so I like them stock, man. I don't got enough money to be having toys that are big motored stuff. I love it, dude. I love motor swaps and big motors, but the money tree is not there for me. Maybe I could blow this YouTube thing up, and 20 years ago I might have, if the cameras were better, 25 years ago. But now I'm a struggling, starving artist, and I gotta pay to play, and I got more important things than sticking 25 grand into a motor on a toy. I'd love to. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to. My engine builder would love me to, and but I ain't there yet for fun, for toys like that. I wish. I wish. It's struggling to let Mama get the checkbook open for me to go get a 25 Gixxer 1000. She tells me to wait. She's like, go get a mower. I'm like, that's where I'm at in life. I'm looking at grasshopper mowers, and used grasshopper mowers are more than the Gixxer 1000 brand new that I want to go buy. Getting old sucks, guys. Buy your bikes now and keep them forever. Yeah, nice. I can't wait to see Tyler. You did the Peninsula in Washington. Oh, that sounds freaking. That sounds like it'd be an awesome ride. I'd love to go out there with you. You'd be mad at me though, because I'd be like pulling over to fly the drone. Motor is EH. Oh, okay. So EH, that's a okay, inline 6. Okay, 202 cubic inch, but call it 202. Nice. Yo, that sounds fun. I mean, I like anything that I can put diesel or gas in. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, dude. I like it all. And I've never really had any fast cars. My wife had a Subaru. We bought a brand new Subaru. That was probably my fastest car we've ever had in the crew, and it did 150. I mean, that was fun and stuff. But I've always had bikes and stuff, and I'd love to have a hot rod. Yeah, gassers are sweet, man. Toyota, you should do a little video when you're slow of it, and since you subbed, I'll be able to check it out and find it, man. That'd be cool as hell. Yeah, only thing I don't do, I could give my engine builder the motor, take it out of I don't split no motors. The only thing I split motors on is the 2-strokes, like the KX80, and I had a CR80 and stuff like that. I could do a top end on that, but I just never been good at really, I do the valve job on my BRP, that's easy, but I've never, that sounds pretty damn cool there, 2-speed power glide. It almost sounds like a Boss Hoss, and, and other stuff. I can do forks and shit like that, and I can take it all apart, get it down to nothing, and put it back. But I never really split my motors. Thanks everybody. It's freaking been amazing. Hope everybody's having a great day. Nice. Yeah. I think Boss Hoss have a power glide it's a weird shifter thing on the Boss Hosses, the big choppers with the V8 motors and the 454s in them and stuff, 350s and 454s. You got a power glide system on that, I think. Yeah, I like racing cars. I mean, I like again, like I said, I like anything with a motor. I like anything with a motor, and hopefully my money tree gets bigger someday and I could get more stuff. I hope we all can get more stuff. 2-strokes are the best power, and I can work on the whole motor. Nice, that's good. 4-strokes, I start getting worried, and I'm gonna mess something up. Yeah, I'm the same, Tyler. Like I said, I never done no low ends on them, but yeah, I'm with you. I definitely can work on the 2-stroke because there's no really got valves on them. I'm worried I'm gonna do the same thing, like put the valve in the right way or something, and then then we're toast. And I thought about it after becoming good friends with my engine builder guy, because I've watched him port and polish heads, and I can polish a frame, but you want like a 150 grit or so on the what the hell is this crap? Why does it keep fat fingering his junk, man? I get this stuff here for the music. I don't want junk ass commercials. Sorry guys. And but the that'd be a nice grocery getter there. Tyler, Toyota man, but they port and polish. I'd like to try it on the 2-stroke because if it doesn't mess up, you're not crying so much. Where learn the art and then do them on any of these bikes. That'd be bad to the bone. But it's an art. You definitely want to practice on something that you don't give a crap what happens to it, because you mess it up and then it really gets finicky. Yeah, no doubt. Definitely no doubt on that. With turbo, when we got the motor, it was NA. We sticked the EH engine, the old EH Commodore Occasioneer. That sounds pretty cool, man. And then you're getting your hands dirty, you're learning on the wrenches, man. That's awesome. Yeah, at least with the BRPs, we could do our own valves on it. That I feel confidence with, because it's pretty simple. And that's why I wanted that. If you look at the new KLRs, 650s. They're fuel injected, big tank, LED lights. My friend had a 23 like the first year they came back, and I was like, man, I'm jealous. I had to sink money into a gas tank, but the liquid cool, I was like you said, I was like, if I have to do stuff to it, and then I'd be like a little bit worried on that, and I wouldn't want to mess nothing up. Where the Honda, at least the top end, when I'm doing the valves, I'm very confident with that. And but if you wanted a bang for your buck, a 650, the KLR 650 is awesome. Put a dyno jet on it, you get a little exhaust, just lighten a little bit of that weight, and the freaking thing's got this 5.5, 6 gallon tank, and you can go 240 miles on it. And then you don't got to deal with no carbs because it's fuel injected. But, well, guys, this has been freaking bad to the bone. I'm sadly going to get off of here and do a couple chores in the house and a couple outside chores. And I appreciate everybody for hanging out today. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. And I'll get everybody's comments when I'm home later. On the videos, I'll get you the links, Tyler, and stuff, and you could good tools to look for parts for these bikes and stuff. Different. Like I said, my main thing would be the upgrade to gas tanks. That's it. Plus the dual carbs. I stared at for a couple of days after finish before I try. I'd be right there with you. I'd be like, what the fudge do I tempt it and. Hopefully it doesn't blow up. But again, I really want a dirt bike. I've never ridden one. I hope you get one. I don't know what your age is, Simon. What age are you? Because the only reason I say that, if you're old enough, you can look up the motorcycle safety class. Thanks, Tyler. Talk to you later, man. It's been awesome and stuff. It's been awesome. Thanks, everybody, for checking in there. I'm going to read this. I'm 20. Yo, look up motorcycle safety class in your area, and that'll get you. That is the best money spent to get you to learn how to ride anything in here. And you just got to remember that once you get on the street, everybody's out to kill you. But the motorcycle safety class, that's pretty. Those are good bikes there, Toyota. You got your dad's though to ride, so you're good. But yeah, Google motorcycle safety class if you're in the U.S. and it'll get you to an ORG link because it's a state-run thing. And I just took my 14-year-old to the one by me. It was $137 a person. That was with taxes and stuff. And I tell that to everybody that wants to learn to ride. And if you got any more questions, man, leave me a comment on one of the videos so I can get in touch with you again and give you more information, man. But I'm glad you're looking at getting into the riding thing, man. Chasing the sun is great, no matter what you ride. I'm not biased. Oh my God, that bike's this, man. Whatever I get my leg on, I like chasing the sun. I just like it. That's why I've liked it since I started riding bikes, man. Started being fascinated by them. Yo, Craigslist or Facebook for your area there, Toyota. But again, I don't want to cut it short, everybody. I appreciate everybody in here. The stream's killing it too, but I got a couple things I got to go bang out. So appreciate everybody. Love y'all. And see you on the next one, everybody. You guys have a great day, and hopefully this is the hardest part. Yo, those helixes are bad, man. But thank you, everybody. Talk to you too. Blessed day, guys. Thanks, everybody. Till later.